All right, going live again for the first time in a while. Welcome. If you're joining live or if you're watching the playback, welcome. Uh, Trying to make sure this is a good. Might move this a little bit closer. If this is a little bit closer, it might be good. Something like this, maybe. Whoa. Let's see how that looks. That looks okay, I think. Let me just wash my hands. But today we're going to do an AI recipe. I typed into ChatGPT ingredients that I needed to use, and it spat out something that was just like a bowl or like a salad that they kind of just toss all the ingredients together. But I kind of told it, hey, I want to transform the ingredients a little bit more into something more cohesive and realized dish, rather than just, not doing anything with the ingredients and just like throwing them together. So it thought again, and it gave me a black bean and plantain patties with an avocado-tomato salsa. So I thought that sounded a lot better, and we're gonna see how delicious it is. So let's find out. I'm gonna start making the salsa with this avocado here, and that'll give the chance the salsa to kind of like marinate a little bit and develop all the flavors nicely. So I'm just going to peel this. And I'm going to give it a little dice. All right. Just like a small dice. Actually, I should have done one of these first. There we go. That'll be a little bit better. Gonna take this, put it in the bowl. All right, set that aside for a second, and we're gonna do the tomato. Just gonna do like half a tomato. Use the bigger half. Gonna get that out of there. As well as this. I've always gotten rid of that. You don't need to, but I don't know. I've always done that. I usually use a serrated knife with tomatoes actually, but actually I'm gonna do that. It's a lot easier to get through the skin with a serrated. So a lot has been going on lately with my family and stuff. And yeah, so I had to travel a little bit, and yeah, I just haven't been making as many videos as I want to. I'm trying to get back into it now. Hopefully we can get back on track here. But I figured I'll do this live stream, and that could be fun. Doing an AI. If you're just joining us, we're doing an AI recipe that it made for me that I tinkered with a little bit. At first, I have black beans, I have plantain, I have a few things that I want to use, and it just kind of gave me like a black bean and plantain bowl. I was like, I want to do more with the ingredients. I want to transform the ingredients a little bit more and to like a more developed dish. And then it gave me these patties, which is something that I would probably think to do myself. So I figured, oh, let's give it a shot. Let's try it out. So we got the tomatoes, we got the avocado, and we're gonna do some. I got a lemon, so we're gonna use lemon juice for this. Do the roll trick to get the juices flowing. I'm gonna cut a little bit off of that. I'm just gonna juice about a teaspoon or so of juice there. All right. Ooh, I lost a seed. Hold on. All right. So we got that, and then we got some cilantro here that I'm going to cut up and add. Kind of bunch it all up against the knife. This is a nice trick I learned way back in the day. Get it all bunched up and then give it a little chop. I love cilantro. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I love cilantro. All right. Do a little cleaning. Now to this, we're just going to add some good old salt and pepper. And that's pretty much it. That's our avocado-tomato salsa. It's very easy. I'm just going to give it a taste to check for seasoning and lemon juice content, see if I need to add more or what. So let's just give it a little taste. Perhaps I added just a tad too much cilantro, but that's okay. It's not too bad. I'm going to add a touch more lemon juice, actually. Brighten it up just a little bit. I think it needs it. Let's see how that is. I'm gonna add a little more pepper as well. Let's try this. Much better. Perfect. So we're going to set this aside and we're going to work on the actual plantain black bean patties. And I got some black beans in a bag right here. And we're going to mash these up with, I'll be right back. I'm going to get the plantain. Now, I do have a backup just in case. You'll see why in a second, but I have this plantain, but I also have this plantain, all right? And we're gonna see if this is actually any good anymore because I've had it for a little bit, but it still seems pretty firm, so it might be okay. I'm gonna see what the firm part is up here. That's funny, I just took the sticker off and there's still yellow where the sticker was. The sticker preserved it, that part of it. But let's cut this open and see. Oh yeah, I think that's perfectly still good. We're gonna use like half of it right now. I'm just gonna actually, let me wash this first because I didn't wash it yet, so hold on. Quick rinse. All right, this is definitely a very ripe plantain. All right, and we're just gonna kind of trim down the side here and peel it the best we can. Kind of tough, but it's getting there. Just gonna cut off this last part. All right. Now, if you're just joining us, again, I will say, hold on. We are making a black bean and plantain patties that AI created, and we're going to test out and see how delicious it is. These are just ingredients I had on hand, so I tinkered with it a little bit. At first it spat out just a black bean and plantain bowl. And I was like, I want to transform the ingredients a little bit more than that. So we're going to mash these up. I'm going to cut it up a little bit first. All right. And just a rough chop. And I'm going to get another bowl. Right here. And we're going to mash these up. With some, and this is a very ripe plantain. As you can see, there's the other half. And with some black beans that I have right here. So I'm just going to pour in some of these. Let's see. Let's check the comments. What are you guys saying? Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Kwanzaa. Mmm, yummy. Is that a salad you're making? I'm not making a salad. That's what it wanted me to, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna make something a little bit more transformative of these ingredients because I didn't want to just throw together the ingredients into a bowl and call it, done. I wanted to do something with it, So I'm gonna get a fork. I'm not sure if this is gonna be the best tool, but we're gonna find out together. And I'm gonna mash these the best I can together. It's proving to be a little bit difficult, but it will get there. I want it to be somewhat meshed and cohesive, but still want it to have a little bit of texture, a little bit of, chunks of plantain here and there that haven't been fully, creamed, mashed together. But I want it to be somewhat, together so I can form them into patties. And then I'm going to fry them in, I think I'm going to use a cast iron skillet and hopefully develop a nice crust. And we'll see what happens. But I'm going to add a few additional ingredients to this as well. And I'm going to add, I'm going to add some onion, I'm going to shred up some carrot, and it's mashing up pretty nicely now. Just want to mash together some of those beans. They're not getting mashed up as well as the plantain. Make sure those are somewhat mashed as well. Now, right away, this is what I love about cooking, honestly. You learn stuff all the time. And in hindsight now, I would have mashed the beans by themselves at first, so they get mashed up an equal amount as the plantain, because the plantain's mashing up way faster rate than the beans are. So that's something I would do in the future, and that's what you always learn with cooking. You always learn, oh, I should have done this, oh, I should have done that. Well, there you go. Now you know next time what to do, and that makes you an even better cook at the end of the day. I'm going to add more beans because I think it needs a little bit more, so add the rest here. I already forgot. I wanted to mash them on their own a little bit. I'll just do that in my hand a little bit. The beans are a lot tougher than the plantain. So I appreciate your patience while I get this to the desired consistency. And then next we're going to be adding the other ingredients that I want to add to this patty base. Okay, that's pretty good. We'll leave it like that for now. And what I'm going to do is I'll set this aside, and I'm going to take an onion, and I'm going to finely dice that. Let me just clean off the knife a little bit. Perfect. All right. Take an onion. There's a lot of ways you can cut an onion. I kind of do it differently almost every time. Been doing it this way lately, though. It's kind of fun. And then you turn it, and then it should all be a dice, equal dice. These two pieces are getting in the way there. There we go. I just want somewhat of a fine dice for these. That's plenty, I'd say. So we'll go ahead and add the onion. Just a little bit. I don't think I'm going to use all of it, actually. I'm just going to add that much. And maybe I'll save the rest for something. All right, and now carrot. This one, it's getting bendy. That's okay. We're going to set this aside. And I don't know what happened to my peeler. I had a peeler at some point, but we're just going to do it with a knife. Actually, you know what? This is more appropriate, I'd say. This scares me. This carrot is too bendy, I think. I don't know why it got bendy like so quickly. Yesterday it was pretty stiff, but as I'm cutting this, this feels dangerous, especially so close to my wrist. I hope I can still grate it properly. All right, we're going to cut off the ends. Not that end, because I'm going to use that as a holder when I'm grating. Get rid of these. I'm going to give it a quick wash. And I'll find my grater somewhere. Here it is. And we're just going to grate it. Didn't get all that off. All right, now it's great. Jeez, this is a soft carrot. Why is it so soft? All right, perfect. These bigger chunks that fell off. We're gonna add all of this, I'd say. How is the lighting? It keeps looking kind of, I'm not sure. We're gonna add all of that. I love grating carrot and to this fine texture and incorporating it into things. It really adds nice flavor. All right, clean up a little bit. And by clean up, I mean mostly spill everything all over my floor. All right, what else we got here? So we got that, we got the black beans, carrots, onion, plantain. Now we're gonna do, I'm gonna use, as a binder, I'm gonna use a little bit of breadcrumb. Okay, we're gonna just add just a little bit, not too much, maybe like a tablespoon. Okay, a tiny bit more. And then this is just a plain breadcrumbs. And I'm going to also add just a tiny bit of oat flour since I have this on hand as well and it needs to be used. So just a little bit of oat flour. This is just oats that I ground up in the blender and then I sieved it to make it extra fine. All right, add those, and then I'm going to add some seasonings. So I'll do some cumin that I got in a plastic bag for some reason. Don't ask. Just a little bit of cumin. All right. And I'm going to do some paprika because I love paprika. Why is it not coming out? Did moisture get in there? I'm not sure. There we go. Some paprika. And this is smoked paprika. That's just all I have right now. What else? Anything else I should add? Definitely some salt and pepper. Salt, pepper. All right. Yeah, let's give this a stir and see. Let's see what happens. See if this comes together. Now the plantain was very ripe, so it has a lot of moisture. So I might need a little bit more. I might need a little more binder. Some breadcrumbs and oat flour is what I'm using. So I'm going to add a touch more of that. A little more breadcrumbs. The trick is to add just enough until it kind of stays together on its own. You don't want to add too much, just enough. Let's see what it looks like now. I'm just looking for something where I can kind of, yeah, see, it's still a little too sticky. You see that? It's not like, it's almost holding together, but it still like sticks to my hand a lot. So we're gonna add a little bit more. A little bit more. Which is perfectly fine. Because remember, you can't really take it out, but you can always add more. And the plantain is very moist, so definitely need a little bit to hold it together. Whoa, good catch. Okay, this is kind of what I'm looking for. It's not sticking to my hands nearly as much. Yeah, a little bit more. And I'm going to add just a touch more salt and pepper. Or a touch more salt, actually. Okay, it's starting to get there now. You can start to feel it get, thicker consistency. And this seems about perfect to me. So, yeah. We'll stop right there. All right. Let me just clean up my area a little bit, and we will get to frying. So I'm just gonna clean off some of this stuff. Thank you for being patient while I clean a little bit. Little bit. Putting away some stuff. Bear with me. If you're joining us just now, we've got a black bean and plantain mixture here with some other veggies, and I'm going to form them into patties. And I'm going to get this cutting board out of the way. Keep that there. Move this over here. And then we also got a avocado-tomato salsa. So avocado, tomato, cilantro, lemon juice, salt and pepper. Clean off my thing a little bit. Okay. And we're about ready to fry. So I'm going to get my handy dandy cast iron, and I'm going to start getting that heated up. Let me move the camera so you can see what the heck is going on here. Let's see, how does that look? Let me fix it a little bit so you can get even closer to the action. All right. There we go. Ooh, don't fall. Please don't fall. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to make it so it's the best viewing experience as possible. Okay. How's that? Okay. So I'm going to turn on the heat. I always turn up the heat on high at first just to start getting it hot quickly, and then I'll dial it down. It's a little time-saving tip. And I'm going to use a little bit of oil. The oil coated. Coat the bottom there a little bit. And I'm going to be forming these patties. I'm just going to form them by hand, and then once this gets hot, we will fry in there and hopefully develop a nice crust with this skillet, and then I will plate with the avocado-tomato salsa and maybe a little extra cilantro on top to garnish. What is that? Yo, I'm just reading the comments here while this heats up. What's going on, everybody? Is that guac? Is that avocado? Is that tomato? Happy Kwanzaa. Okay, I didn't see those first ones. There we go. Okay, I'll call it up. So just getting this heated up. While that's heating up, I'm going to get my plate ready. What I'm going to serve it on, I guess I'll just serve it on a regular plate that I have here. My avocado salsa is standing by, ready to go. I'll get out a few extra sprigs of cilantro to garnish. I don't know if you can hear me when I'm in the fridge, but I said I'm going to get out a few extra sprigs of cilantro to garnish. I'm just going to wash that over here. Make sure it's nice and clean. Clean is key. Everything needs to be clean. And this is getting hot. A little too hot. Oh no, it's good. But I saw it smoking a little bit, and it worried me. Add just a tad more oil. But my burner's nice and hot. Keep that. All right, I'm going to start forming my patties now. So I have a good sized handful. Just going to form it to little patties, best I can, by hand. Sorry, I keep taking it away from the camera, which is not good. And I don't know if I want to do like a thick, I kind of want to do like a thin and crispy patty to really get that nice crispy texture. Almost like tostones, I think they call it, or something like that, where it's like the green plantain that's like fried and crispy and thin. We'll see if we can develop something like that. I'm sure the first one's going to be a little wonky. That's how everything is, right? But I want it to be somewhat thin. That's what I had in my mind. So we're going to see that through and see how well it comes out. But that is in the pan cooking now. So. Wow, it smells great. I already smell it. It smells nice. I'm just trying to thin it out a little bit with my hands here. Make it a little bit thinner if possible. That seems like about what I'm gonna be able to do. So let that cook for a bit, a few minutes on each side, I'm sure. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you're having fun. I hope you're having a good Sunday. Sunday's today, right? Pretty sure it's today's Sunday. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday. This is going to be my first meal of the day. So it's going to be my breakfast, technically. And I'm hoping it's absolutely delicious. I'm going to come over here, I'm going to chop some extra cilantro just for a garnish on top. So that's what I'm doing right now, just so you know, because I don't want to move the camera quite yet away from the action that's happening over there. But I'm going to check it in a second, because I definitely don't want it to burn. But I do want it nice and crispy. Crispier the better. Alright, I chopped up that cilantro. And I'm just going to keep letting this is definitely good still. I can tell it's not ready yet. I'm going to find a spatula of some sort to flip this when I need to. And let's see here. Spatula. And now you shouldn't use metal on cast iron because you can scrape off the coating or whatever. But I don't have anything else, so I'm just going to be careful. Now we're just gonna, ooh, look at that. Nice color developing there. I'll let it go a little bit longer. Take out that loose bean. Slightly longer. It is getting crispy though, which I like. Alright. I'm gonna turn on my oven so I can keep it warm in there while I make the next ones. Alright. Be a good time to flip. I'm gonna go ahead and flip it. Okay. Let's see. Getting a nice color there. I'm going to add just a touch more oil around the edges. Just a touch, not too much oil. And get this because this is starting to get hot, so I need my pot holder there. I have good feeling about this. Good feeling. Let's check this side again because it tends to cook faster. The second side. No, it's still not. I want them to be like thin and crispy and just delicious. Keep letting this cook. Got nothing to really do right now other than just wait. Wow, look at that steam right there. These are looking good. And if you are just joining, this was an AI recipe that I tinkered with a little bit. I said I have black beans, I have plantain, I have tomato, avocado. Let's make something. And it gave me like a black bean plantain bowl, which didn't seem very creative to me. So I said, hey, I want to transform these ingredients a little bit more. Let's transform these ingredients into something of a more realized dish. And then it gave me this, which was like a black bean plantain patties, which is something I would think to do myself. So I figured, okay, well, let's go with this idea and see how they turn out. And then in my mind, I didn't want like a thick patty. I wanted like a thin and crispy one, almost like the tostones, I think they call them, where it's like the green fried plantains, and they're kind of flat, but like they have that great texture to it. So we'll see how this turns out. Hopefully it is absolutely delicious. I might cook just one, just for this live stream, and then I'll end the stream, and then I'll cook the rest, just so I can, not bore you. But once this one is ready, I'm going to keep crisping it on both sides until it's kind of what I want. But it is developing some nice color. You can definitely go a little bit longer on this side, so in a few minutes I'll flip it again. And then we'll plate it. We'll top it with the avocado salsa that we have standing by, and yeah. Also, let me know if you guys do similar stuff with artificial intelligence, you know, to get creative in the kitchen. I think it's fun to use. I'll let this go on this side now for a little bit. It's definitely developing some good color. How long have I been going? I've been streaming for about 47 minutes now. Okay, not too bad. Just waiting to crisp up this other side a little bit more. I'm just turning it so it gets even browning, because certain sides brown faster than the others on this pan. But thank you for tuning in. Hopefully you guys are enjoying. Yeah, that's probably as good as we're gonna get. So I'll turn that off. Move the camera a little bit so we can plate this. Take it off the heat so it doesn't burn while I do this. Okay. Alright, so goats. So there it is. I have my avocado salsa here. Just going to top that. Some of that. Generous amount. Okay. And a few little extra cilantro. There we go. There you have it. This is my black bean plantain patties with a avocado-tomato salsa. I can get it in a good light here. There we go. What do you think, guys? Would you try this? Would you try this? Let me know. I'm about to try it right now on camera and let you guys know how it tastes. So let me just readjust here. And hopefully this is a good angle, I'm not sure. But grab a spoon or something if I can find one. There we go. All right. I don't know if you guys can see. Here we are. Let's give it a taste. It does have a nice, firm, crisp texture. Just wanted to show that really quick. Get some of this salsa on there. Get the perfect bite. All right. Cheers. Wow. Nice. That's actually very good. You get that, sweetness from the plantains, and it's actually not that subtle. I probably would use a less ripe plantain next time, just so it's not as sweet, but it's still okay. Um, but that is like a nice thing I could think in the future where it gives like a subtle sweetness, but it has that savory black beans, which is nice. And then that avocado salsa, the creaminess from the avocado, and then that brightness from the lemon juice and tomatoes really just ties it all together. Mm. And then you get those like that floral type of note from the cilantro and adds a nice freshness to everything. Yeah, wow. AI did a good job. Um, Hold on, I feel like my nose is running for some reason. Don't want that. I'm crouching here, so adjust it a little bit better. Yeah, this is great. I love this. This is a great breakfast for me. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely need that brightness from the lemon juice and the salsa. That really cuts through that, rich plantain and the black beans, it makes it a little bit brighter, and it's not like, just dull. So, yeah, this is really good. Wow. I'm impressed. So, if you guys enjoyed, let me know. Definitely leave a like. That would help me. Subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. I'm going to be trying to pump out more videos and stuff, but I like doing these live streams, every now and then. I think they're fun, and it almost creates another video out of them too, because I can later go ahead and, edit these into an actual video, a long form video. But I love live streams because it's just so easy. I don't have to like, I don't know. It's a lot less work, it feels like, just to live stream and cook something, not like, film each thing and then edit it all together into a video. So this is kind of nice. But yeah, let me know if you guys enjoyed, and I enjoyed this a lot. The recipe is in the description in case you want to try it. So go ahead and check it out. I kind of tinkered with how I wanted to put these ingredients together, but it's pretty much all AI that did it. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. I'll see you guys later.